I just want to know, for those of you that claim to be consciously aware of the world that we all live in, who claim some semblance of intelligence, who believe that you're smart, maybe even wise, do you see what I see? What I see is the world unraveling around us, right in front of our faces. This world that we claim that we care about, that we love, is crumbling. It's falling apart. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a realist. I'm someone who sees where we used to be and where we are today as a world, and more specifically in America as a country. And it's not good. But what I noticed that's really troubling to me, and it's not brand new, I've known this for a long time, is how people continue to try and live their lives the same, to do the things that they've always done, pursuing careers, signing up for college to better their station in life, hoping to graduate one day with some honors and starting a new profession or a desired or aspired to profession, going out to hang out with friends and family, to the movies, the parks, the theaters, the shows, the sporting events, musical events, amusement parks, and the such. People continue as if there's nothing wrong, for the most part on the surface, if you pay close enough attention. Still living your lives as if nothing is really going on. But there's an elephant in the room that you will not address. And that is so obvious and so plain that our world is falling utterly apart. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. We're living in the last days, and people are wearing blinders, don't want to see it, but we can't stop it. It is prophetic, right from the scriptures. Man is losing control of the earth. Man has lost control of himself. So, I say that to say this. We have a war with Israel and Hamas, whom they claim is almost over. Now Hezbollah started about a week or so ago attacking the northern border of Israel. Do you think that's not going to affect us and the world? We're aiding them with billions of dollars. America is. We have a war before that between Russia and Ukraine. Ukraine, who we have been giving aid of billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine to fight the war. You think that's not going to affect us, or is not affecting us as we're here right now? You've got Russia, and you have North Korea buddy up. Very close friends, setting in place a law that if something were to happen to one, as far as a conflict, military conflict, that one or the other will help to aid if they were in a war. In other words, if Russia was in a war with the U.S. and whomever, its allies, North Korea would assist Russia, and vice versa. Are you not paying attention to these things? Now, record heat throughout the United States, certain places. There has been earthquakes, there have been major floods in other countries within the past 2 years that have claimed the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. Did you not know that? Just because it's not here doesn't mean that it's not affecting us. We are one big worldwide family that rely on one another on some level. Exchange. You follow? I know that this is not what many people want to hear, but it's what you need to hear, only if you're going to act upon it. Someone might ask the question, brother teacher, what do I do? You don't know? If you're past the age of 30, 35, and you don't know what to do, I feel sorry for you, because you're old enough to know. If you get your head out of the television believing everything that someone tells you on the local news, that's a plus, because the news is controlled by the government, and they're only going to reveal to you what the government wants you to know, and what the government doesn't want you to know, you won't see it on the regular news. Private news, independent news is better. You won't see it in the paper. That's controlled by the government. All forms of media are controlled by the government. And the government are the very culprits that keep the information from the people, because they do a whole lot of things in secret, in the dark, top secret files and things like this that the people should be aware of, because we are supposed to be the ones that's controlling the world that we live in America. Of, for, and by the people, the government, right? Not simply politicians, not a 1% group of people that controls everything and the 99% are the slaves. It shouldn't be that way. We should have some stake in our own future in this country. But anyway, if you're 30, 35 and beyond and you don't know what to do, you need to start finding out right now that the things that we have been told, as long as we've been living, those are watching me right now, they've been lies. We have been deceived. The government has an agenda and various other agendas that they never make us privy to, because it's not about our well-being. All of that's orchestrated. They're just great actors and actresses making us believe that they care about us, or we the people, and they really don't. Now, I'm talking about the people who really run the government don't want us to know. Now, you think the president runs the country? You're sadly mistaken. Someone runs the president and tells the president behind closed doors how to run the country. He is only a figurehead. If you've never had that be told to you before, know that that's the truth. So, stay tuned. I'll be back.